We got the vibe, we got the flow. Jeff Foxx, taking you behind the mic, keeping you in the know. Where the real stories are told, where the truth and the soul unfold. Now you know, it's the Jeff Foxx Show. Behind the mic podcast.
You sound good. It's the Jeff Foxx Show. On the line with us right now is Victoria Monét. I love that name. You just want to say it over and over again. Victoria Monét.
You.
It flows. It's got a vibe about it. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm so good. How are you?
Sacramento, huh?
That's right.
Wow. What was it like growing up in Sacramento and doing some music in California?
Really, really cool. Sacramento's, I learned this when I was older, is one of the most diverse cities in the U.S. So I got exposed to so many different types of cultures, people, interests, and my family was really into music, and I think they had really great musical taste. So the music I was growing up with in the house was just, I think, classics. I really had a really good childhood.
So you were always around music, even as a kid, right? Who do you remember growing up?
My grandma had me listen to a lot of oldies and Motown, and I think that's where my love for 60s and 70s music comes from. My mom, on the other hand, was listening to everything from Uncle Luke to Elvis Crespo to Mariah Carey. And I was watching on my own Michael Jackson, Janet, Aaliyah,
right,
Beyonce. So it's just kind of all over the place.
Oh, no doubt about that. At what point did you realize, I love singing? I got a nice voice.
I really didn't sing in front of people as I was too shy.
Right.
In high school, I remember I was in a dance rehearsal and I was singing along to something and someone was like, sing it again, you should sing. And so I made them turn around and not look at me while I sang. So I was like very, very shy. I started performing in dance first because I think it was easier for me to be in a group sport and a silent sport, kind of building confidence there.
Wow.
Yeah, it took a minute for me to just be like, okay, I could do this, but it was always a dream of mine in my heart. I told my grandma at a young age I wanted to be a triple threat. I don't even know where I got that from.
That's a theater term. Being able to dance, that's a great thing, to be able to have that coordination to move, because as an artist, you really, really need that. So now you can dance and you can sing. I mean, it all comes together. Can you do them both at the same time without messing you up?
Yeah.
Get down.
This is where the rehearsals come in.
Did you get into playing an instrument?
I did. I took piano lessons for a short time when I was younger, but I kind of had a mean piano teacher, so I kind of strayed away. So the only song I know how to play now is Vanessa Carlton, the song from White Chicks. So
That's all right. That's all
where I'm
right.
at.
How do you write music? Do you write from the voice?
Yeah, I can tell. There was one song that I had a horn idea, so I just recorded my voice and tried to make my voice sound like the horns, and then I could play it for the instrumentalists and musicians. And, I think my voice is my instrument, so I can kind of still share my ideas. I work with really amazing producers and musicians. They can always understand, the ideas I'm trying to get across.
Well, how did you get going once you realized this is what I want to do, and now you're of age and now you want to really get your big break? What was your first break?
Just recording in Sacramento a lot, working with local producers. I was in the studio so much, and then traveling back and forth to LA to do other writing sessions. And I really just was trying to pursue artistry heavy. There was one song that Sacramento radio was playing of mine on a local music night.
How did that feel to hear your song on the radio? What did that feel like?
I freaked out. I was so happy. You just can't believe, it's such a dream. So
wow.
Makes you really proud.
That lets you know the possibilities that are ahead of you, right?
Yeah, it's like I can actually do this.
Oh, yeah. You are doing it. Big time. What's it like, living in the studio and working in that creative environment? I mean, you're actually living in that studio all the time. What's that vibe like?
Right. I feel like it low-key prepared me for the pandemic. We're always in the studio, usually studios don't have windows. It's very like, you don't know what hour it is if you're not looking at your phone.
Right.
But I feel like the pandemic, you know, having to be social distance from people and stay in one space, it didn't feel quite as challenging for me as it may have felt for someone maybe who doesn't live in a space like that. But I love it. Nowadays, now that I have a daughter, though, my time management in the studio is much better. I used to just be more free-flowing, staying all night, all morning to, 4 a.m.
Now you got to have mommy time, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I got to get home to get her a bath. And, I think it just makes, all of the years that I've been working in the studio just built up to this efficiency, being able to get ideas done.
Have you reached a point that you trust yourself creatively, that you can say, I'm looking inside of myself and I trust this decision? Have you reached that point?
Yeah, I feel like it comes from more of a I don't care place. I just used to value so much outside opinions. And I feel like now more than ever, it's more about if I really enjoy it and I don't really, because, there's someone out there that may not like your idea, even if it's, but you
believe in it, and that's all that matters, right?
Yes, it's just about being authentic to me and the people around me, that we're all proud of the work we just did, and we want to play it in the car right after we leave the studio, and we want to show it off to, just us being personally proud and releasing the care of outside critics and people that may discourage you. I put out Jaguar Part 1 in 2020.
Why did you use the name Jaguar?
I think the animal itself has a lot of similarities with me in the fact that it stays in the dark for a really long time and hunts and works, and then when it's ready to pounce, it goes.
That's you, right?
Right. This
you better watch out for Victoria Monét. First of all, she in the dark, and then she gonna pounce on you when you ain't looking. I love that.
Right.
A lot of accolades came from the project.
Thank you. I mean, I think even though I, didn't focus so much on the results of it, I feel like I've been rewarded, and I get so many compliments on the project, and people have so many great things to say, and they feel empowered, and that's really what I wanted for it. So I'm super happy about that and excited to give everyone part 2.
You seem like you got it going on. You got your direction, you got your focus, you're a mommy, and you learn how to balance being the mommy with the creative side, and all cylinders are rolling right now. Victoria Monét, all cylinders are rolling. I'm so happy to have a chance to talk with you.
I love it. Yes.
How do folks get in contact with you? Because we want to follow you.
Yes, I'm on Instagram at Victoria Monét. Monét is M-O-N-E-T. The same handle on Twitter, Victoria Monét, and TikTok, Victoria Monét.
All right, follow Victoria. She doing big things. It's the Jeff Foxx Show, and on the line with us, it's a good friend I haven't talked to in a little bit. It's Tyrese back in the house. Hey, Ty, how you doing, man?
Man, listen, maintaining, trying to just staying committed to every 24 hours, man. I'm not worried about next week, next month, next year. Just trying to do the best I can with every 24 hours I get, man. That's all I can say.
I miss seeing you coming through New York like you used to do back in the day when I was on Kiss FM and WBLS. First time I met you, you wasn't that far from the Coca-Cola bus.
Yes, sir. I love New York, man. New York is such a one-of-a-kind energy and experience. Like, there's a reason that 60-year-olds in New York still got the spirit of a 19-year-old.
That's right.
New York is like the movie Cocoon to me, man.
Right, forever young.
You're just forever young, man.
No doubt.
Normally they slow down. L.A. is like chronic weed, man. We all super calm, relaxed, chilling. And I feel like that makes you age faster, that relaxation. But the energy of New York, man, the cabs, people, the culture, the personalities, everything is loud, big energy.
That's right.
You're forever young.
No doubt.
When you live in New York. I always get re-sparked and re-energized. That's why a lot of people who are born and raised in New York go move to other cities and countries, and they find themselves being depressed because there's no energy that could match the energy of the people in New York.
Oh, yes, New York. It's a different energy altogether. How many folks actually come up to you and say, man, I'll never forget that Coca-Cola bus commercial?
I've talked about the Coke commercial every day of my life. It's actually, when I do concerts, it's a part of my show. Like, it's people out here that really grew up with me.
Right.
It was like I was on a sitcom or something as a kid. And I was on the Cosby's, you know?
Exactly. That one commercial, it did all of that. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. Changed my life forever, man. I mean, I'm sitting inside this big old house right now. How can I not connect my humble beginnings to the life that I'm still living to this day? It's unbelievable.
No doubt about it. I saw that commercial. I said, that guy going to be somebody. No doubt about it. Everybody said that. Everybody.
There's a saying that you had your 5 minutes of fame. I didn't have 5 minutes. I had 30 seconds.
That's right. Look what it did.
I've been able to milk this into 25 years of doing something.
Wow.
You know, there's a lot of people that have some famous commercials out there, but where are they? You have no idea.
That's crazy. Okay, Tyrese, tell me about this record, Love Transaction.
Love Transaction is something that I realized, sadly, about my marriage, that it was never love, just a transaction. You know, if it was love, it wouldn't be that easy to walk away from it and act as if it never existed. And everything about the money she's trying to get out of me, cracking the prenup, and everything that I'm in the middle of dealing with, it's so painful. The realization that I was the only one that was really in it, for real. I'm like, man, I'm an actor, and I wasn't acting. And, you know, there's no way that anybody would ever put those terms in legal documents if your agenda wasn't about money. I've almost had fun with pointing out the obvious. I thank God every day that he's given me a voice, a stage, and a platform, because the manipulator, the gaslighter, the vile, evil people, they'll continue to do what it is that they're doing until you put them on blast. I feel like I'm like the Me Too movement of divorces. For every woman who's the higher income earner who ends up starting a family with a leech, a man who wants to freeload and play video games and watch sports all day, have all these kids, and now you're paying him alimony and child support, and he just used you. I'm the voice of the Me Too of divorces. It's really interesting. I don't like it. I don't like none of it. I mean, I wish I was still married. I wish I was still in that situation. You know, emotionally, I wish I was still in it. It's taken me so long to recover from this divorce. I thank God every single day that he pulled the plug on it now, because it's taken me this long to recover from it. And that was only 5 years of my life. I probably would never recover if that 5 was 10.
Wow. Deep.
If that 5 was 8. You know, maybe I would have killed myself.
Oh, Tyrese, don't say that.
No, I'm just saying, I've never had suicide thoughts. I praise God for that. But like, there are some people that get married and they are so devastated from the separation of their husband or their wife or their kids.
Right.
It's too unbearable to stay here. God knew. Let me get you out of this now. But if you do this fake marriage for another 5 years,
you're going to lose it.
You are not going to make it.
Right.
You're going to be in some mental institution, ramming your head up against the wall.
Ooh.
And let me tell you this, and this is something that I want people to receive. I love love. Let me say it again for the people in the back. I love love. I am a sucker for love. I am invested in all of the magic and the beauty of love. I love the flirtatious love. I love the affectionate love. I love the cuddles of love. I love my legs being all wrapped up in the arms of love. I am a true sucker for love.
Sucker for love.
And I don't ever want anybody to run away from love because of the traumas and the pains that I have expressed from love.
Tyrese is a love man.
There would be no such thing as Ribbon in the Sky by Stevie Wonder if love wasn't connected to magic and beauty. There are some people that will never experience heartbreak. There are some people that will never experience the traumas of a marriage or a relationship ending the way mine or other people's relationships have ended. There are people that have been married twice and then gave love another shot and got married for a third time and was able to do it for the rest of their life, because some way, somehow, that marriage makes sense after giving it another try. So I am in no position to tell anybody to quit, throw the towel in, give up on love. That is not my message. I'm saying I can't believe that it was never love for me and it was just a transaction. I can't believe it was never a friendship. It was just a transaction. I can't believe that everything about everything was disingenuous. It was just a transaction. You feel that way about your family members who only call you when they need something.
I hear you.
You feel that way about your friends. who left you for dead when you went through something deep and challenging. When the champagne is flowing, everybody's around.
Everybody.
Things hit the fan, they naturally leave you.
Mm-hmm.
We were the best of friends. You talked 10 times a day, and then I went to jail and you left me for dead. You never showed up. You never wrote me. You never put money on my books, and you never took my collect calls. Where was the friendship? It was not a friendship, because friends don't leave friends when things get real.
Oh, that's right. We've been singing about it for years. Bobby Womack said, nobody wants you when you're down and out. Teddy Pendergrass said, where are all my friends? And Tyrese says, it was nothing but a love transaction.
So when I say, was it love or just a transaction, it's coming from that place. I'm in no position to tell anybody to leave their husband or wife. I just want you to point out the obvious. And sometimes God will put you through some things so that you can shed light on some things and get people to realize some things that they wouldn't realize until God used you to point it out.
And that's what your music is doing. It's helping you too, because you've always been open. But with this music, have you talked to other people that have heard it and say, Tyrese, I know what you're talking about?
Oh, man. One of my biggest fears is to just exist and not be relatable. I don't know why this stuff happens. I don't know why God's favor, career, and opportunities have been so big, so substantial, so gigantic. And then the level of pain and trauma that I've experienced has also been very... And so God continues to set me up for these gigantic wins. And then champagne stops flowing, and then I get put down into these dark places because he knows I'm going to give him all the glory for the wins and the losses.
Right. Absolutely.
The losses are cool, especially when you're able to tell people how you got through the losses.
Mm-hmm.
Your test is your testimony. Now, I don't like it, but God knows I got to put you through this because you're going to give me all the glory for helping you to get through it. Everybody else go through them dark times and they keep all their stuff to themselves. God knows I'm going to use my microphone to talk about the good, and I'm going to talk about the bad, and I'm going to talk about how I got through the bad.
That's Tyrese. There's no artist more open about what he's going through than Tyrese.
I don't look forward to no problems. I don't create problems. Sometimes I do, but I don't look forward to no problems, man.
I hear you.
But it just happens. And I just give God all the glory every step of the way.
Tell me about the album, Beautiful Pain.
Beautiful Pain is 20 songs, all live, instrumentation, strings, guitars, bass, drums. Every song on this album is live. I've never done anything like it ever in my life. People may not know this, but I have never had a set of drums in one studio session from any song I've ever done in my life.
No kidding.
For me to be here with this album, like literally when you hear Love Transaction, everything you're hearing is live instrumentation.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done anything that feels this beautiful, this warm, this vulnerable, this honest. I'm just so grateful for radio, for you, for all the listeners, for everybody that's been streaming my songs, Shazamming my song. I'm getting all the numbers every week, and I'm just like, wow, man. Like, I cannot believe that this is happening. When your pain becomes successful, then that's like your pain being validated. And I want my pain to be validated. I don't want to think that I just went through all of this just because. I don't like it. I went through this for what exactly? This song wouldn't exist if she was still in the master bedroom.
I hear you.
So it's different.
Your life is an open book, but it helps people. And when someone as successful as you, folks can say, wow, Tyrese is going through something. If Tyrese can go through it and get through it, then so can I.
There you go. That's what I want for the rest of my life. Nothing else. I want you to be moved by the $10 billion in box office receipts, and I want you to be moved by the $10 that I've been down to and how God has gotten me back up after I've been down. How did you get back up? Can you tell everybody about it, or are you going to keep it to yourself? He knows I'm not going to keep my wins or my losses to myself. He knows.
That's Tyrese. He always keeps it real. And thank you so much for checking out this episode of the Jeff Foxx Show Behind the Mic podcast, a conversation with Victoria Monét and Tyrese Gibson. And remember, you can also check out the nationally syndicated Jeff Foxx radio show, bringing you the best in music, culture, and conversation every day. You can also stream us online. Just look for the Jeff Foxx Show affiliates and pick your station. I'm also very proud to let you know my new album is now available. It's called Variations. Ooh, you're going to love it. Check this out. What's up? It's Jeff Foxx. Now, you know that perfect song. When you're driving, windows down, just cruising. That's what Variations is all about. That's my brand new album, Variations. It's a musical journey through melody, mood, and imagination. I'm gonna have you jamming with this cut, one day at a time. Variations will have you grooving with this one, After the Dream. My brand new album, Variations, is available now. It's perfect for driving, relaxing, late night chill. Download your copy now. Go to bandcamp.com or hit me on my Facebook page, Jeff Foxx Show, for more information. And get Variations.
We got the vibe, we got the flow. Jeff Foxx, taking you behind the mic, keeping you in the know. Where the real stories are told. Where the truth and the soul unfold. Now you know it's the Jeff Foxx Show. Behind the Mic podcast.
The Jeff Foxx Show Behind the Mic podcast. Get it wherever you get your podcasts.